Welcome to the Jeff Crilley Show. And now, here's Jeff Crilley.
Hey, it is bathing suit weather. How do you get that beach bod without spending 5 hours a day in the gym or having a diet of rabbit food like lettuce and carrots? Joining me is my personal trainer, Junior, who probably knows more about me than any other person on the planet other than my wife. Junior Wakefield, the man, the myth, the legend. And I'm a little intimidated because you have a great radio voice. Junior, welcome to the Jeff Crilley Show.
Good morning, Jeff. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, now tell me how personal training started for you. Where did this all begin?
Well, I guess I'm about to tell my age. So it started over 20 years ago. I was in the gym just working out, trying to take care of myself. Many people kept asking me questions about why I did this and so forth, and just followed through with it and decided to go ahead and start taking some classes and get certified and went from there.
Wow. Now, I think the most interesting thing about your method is that you really don't believe in training in a gym, running on the treadmill. Tell everybody how you train people.
Well, what I do is I spend a lot of time outside. The way I don't train outside unless there's a thunderstorm or a tornado. Pretty much rain, sleet, snow, ice, heavy winds, we're outside and we're training. We're working out.
Why is that important? Tell me why outside might be better than inside with the weights.
It limits the distractions. A lot of times when people go to gyms, they spend a lot of time trying to look at another person, watching TV, the cooler temperatures. They get distracted with watching what other people can do.
Right.
One of the things I try to focus on is just their own strength. Just try to limit all the distractions, just kind of keep them engaged in working out, and just kind of keep them going.
I agree. I think some of the gyms around town become almost like who has the cuter outfit, who looks good, whose hair is done, and you're like old style. Let's get down and dirty in the park. I mean, I got to tell you this, guys. Whenever I show up at this park in West Plano, and Junior has garden gloves on the sidewalks, I know that that's a bad day for Jeff Crilley. Okay, now tell us about the garden gloves. What is that about?
Oh, that just means you're going to bear crawl and do a lot of exercises with your hands.
And when you say bear crawl, describe that for the audience?
The bear crawling is you putting both hands on the ground with the garden gloves so that we don't mess up manicures and scratch up the hands. And you're going to be on all fours. And for someone like Jeff, bear crawling 100 yards or 150 yards is pretty simple for him.
I don't know about that. It wasn't the first time.
Well, the first time was a little different. The first time you did about maybe 10 yards, and then I thought you were praying. But other than that, it's changing. My workout programs are just to change up everyday thing. It's to come out and to get to use every body part as much as possible, to sweat, to get your heart rate up. It just kind of give you the best workout within an hour and 15 minutes, the best you can.
And I know you believe in kind of muscle confusion because no 2 days are ever alike with Junior, are they?
No two workouts are the same. Some days you may see the garden gloves and it's a distraction. You'll never see the same workouts over and over again. I change everything up. Everybody has this system of, hey, you do your back and bis or you do your legs and this. Well, I change it all up. I make sure you use every body part. And I use yourself as an example. When we first started working out, one of the amazing things about it is you would always tell me a joke to kind of distract me a little bit. But then I caught onto the game, and, I just kind of use what you give me, and I turn it around and flip it on you a little bit, and we still get a good workout with the jokes.
And that's no joke. It's true. It's true. Okay, so there's a lot of people out there listening. Again, Junior Wakefield is my guest. He's my personal trainer on the Jeff Crilley Show. Junior, what is the biggest problem in America? Why I see a lot of yo-yo dieting. I see people bragging that they lost 50 pounds, but then they gained 60 pounds. Why can't people make it a lifestyle?
Because it's tough. We spend so much time running around trying to take care of bills, work, taking care of business, entertaining ourselves. We spend so much time looking on the internet. The world now is a fast paced, but nobody wants to take the time to take care of themselves. When it comes to eating and when it comes to working out, many people kind of put that in the back burner.
Right.
Everything else is just they put everything else in front of it. We spend a lot of time on Facebook and we spend a lot of time on on driving in a car, on our cell phones, and we forget about taking care of ourselves.
Right.
And so the way society is today, it's, hey, you know what? Well, here's a fad. Well, you have TV shows about The Biggest Loser.
Right.
You have TV shows about people losing weight. You have TV shows. You have different foods and people, things for people to enjoy and for people to eat. The problem is people forget to take care of themselves.
Right.
And that's first and foremost.
I know that the diet industry is a multi-billion-dollar business. Even the books. I mean, think about all the books out there. The South Beach diet, the Sugar Busters diet, you name it. There's another fad diet going on. It seems like your philosophy is very simple. You can, you don't have to make it that complicated, do you?
Not at all. The simplest thing, it goes back to taking away all the conveniences. Just get out and sweat. We don't have to find the closest parking spot. Just park and just start walking.
Right.
We don't have to check an email. Check the mailbox.
Right.
We don't always have to eat everything that's on our plate. You want to go to Whataburger, go to Whataburger. Just eat half of it. You don't have to get the biggest burger. So there's many different things that we can do to change things up. Everybody likes soda. Everybody likes tea. Everybody likes all these other things. What happened to just drinking water?
Right.
Right. What happened to just walking? What happened to just exercising?
Tell me if you agree with this, because I found the times when I have been in my best shape is when that scoop of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, which I love, is not attractive to me anymore because I see a ripped body as being more delicious than a scoop of Ben & Jerry's. I mean, you have to actually reach a tipping point where you can, as you like to say, push yourself away from the table as an exercise.
Yeah, I say the best push-up you can do is push yourself away from the table. And it's funny, Jeff, you're one of the rare gentlemen that I know that's in his 50s that has a perfect six-pack.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, yeah. Well, I have the evidence right here that I could show you, but I'm not going to. Since we're on radio, I'm not going to do it. The thing about it is working out has become a lifestyle change. It becomes an addiction. It becomes when you start to see that the six-pack, or when you start to see the chiseled parts of your body, or you start to see the muscle definition and so forth, people get addicted to that. And knowing that if you enjoy seeing that, or if you enjoy being in shape, and you look in the mirror and you start to feel confident in what you see, you kind of say, you know what, I don't think I want the Snicker bars or that scoop of ice cream or this and that and so forth. So you change. It's a lifestyle change. But, you have to be tired of being tired, of looking the same.
One of the things that has impressed me about you, because we've been working out now for over a year, about a year and a half,
almost two,
is that you really see your service as being one where the person's got to be serious. Because I've actually known you to fire clients before. Tell me about that.
Oh boy, that is true. This is a passion that I enjoy, and it's a passion that I love to do. I love to help motivate, to help encourage, to help strengthen a person, to help a person to reach their goals, especially in the health industry. And I've learned a lot of the things that I've learned, especially from you and Victoria. But the thing about it is it's my passion. If you say, hey, you know what, Junior, I want you to help me to work out for 3 to 4 days a week, and those other 4 days or 3 days a week, and you're going out and you're eating and you're drinking and you're not committed to it, then it's a waste of my time. And I don't want you to spend the money on my passion, to not achieve your goal.
Absolutely. And I think you're big into personal branding, and your personal brand is how you look and how everybody you train looks. And if somebody starts working out with you and they actually start gaining fat, that's against your personal brand.
That is true. Listen, my walking business card is the way you guys look. It's what you do. Some people say I take it too seriously. If a person cancels on me 2 or 3 times a week, I get a little frustrated.
Sure.
And to me, it's like, and I understand that there's obstacles, unforeseen circumstances, and so forth. But the thing about it is if you want to do it, you're going to do it. We want to work. We want to pay those bills. We want to do this and we want to do that. We want to go have fun. But if you really want to take care of yourself, you're going to do it.
The other thing, I think you're much like a hairdresser in that you become the confessional. So I know with you, you've helped me solve business problems. Listening to the client's problems and really adding your wisdom, I think, is a large part of your business, is it not?
That's true. I've learned from some great mentors, and I don't mean to give anybody a plug, but Jeff and Victoria, you guys have just been incredible, with the way to help me to share my story and to share my wife's story, Tracy, with each individual. So by listening to you guys' story, listening to my really good friends, Mark and Cindy Gullis and Rob and Liz Simmons, those guys you guys all together have given me something that I have just learned. And it's just to be quiet and listen, because the way I could tailor my workouts by listening to you guys, how your day is, if you're stressed, if you're going through problems, if you're going through frustrations, listen to that. I could change my workout. Sometimes, it's very rare that I've seen Jeff in a bad mood, but when I saw you in a bad mood, that was your best workout. And I remember to this day, because you almost put me through a workout, which was tough.
Well, okay. So what's the advice that you would give to somebody who is really out of shape and they want to take the first step? Because I know sometimes people will jump in too fast, too hard. Their muscles are sore, and then they won't work out again. Do you advise taking it slow?
Yes, take it slow. A couple of things I would suggest is, for one, write down your goals. Right? When do you want to do it? When do you want to accomplish it? Write it down. Put it on a piece of paper. Put it someplace. Stick it on the Ben and Jerry's container. Stick it on the refrigerator. Stick it somewhere where you see it every day and know what you want to do. Then you have to think about, how tired are you? Are you tired of being tired? Right. Are you tired of not being in shape? Are you going to say you're going to start on a Monday? Find that time and say, this is the day that I'm going to do it. Find an accountability partner. Do it with your neighbor. Find a personal trainer. Personal trainers aren't all expensive. You don't always have to go to the gym. Just find something that's comfortable for you.
Right.
Make sure that you drink your water. Take the sodas. Decide not to go out some days. Just drink your water. Whatever it is that you weigh, divide that in half, and that's how many ounces of water you should be drinking on a daily basis.
And let's talk about the importance of the accountability partner, because the truth is, I know how to do a push-up. I know how to do a crunch. I knew how to do it before Junior Wakefield. But knowing that if I don't show up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to get a phone call from Junior saying, Jeff, where are you? That is a huge part of getting in shape, is having somebody who's going to call you out if you're not there.
That's true. Listen, nobody wants to see me looking through their bedroom window, asking them how come they're not working out. Or, I thought you were sick, or different things like that. You don't want me knocking on your door. Accountability partner is a person that says, hey, I don't care if you've had a bad day. I don't care if you're frustrated. I don't care, whatever it is, continue to work out. Put your frustration into that workout and get to where you need to get.
Absolutely. And I know you got a website. What's your website, Junior?
It's juniorwakefield.com. Thank you, Jeff, for helping me set it up.
And you probably have some people at home you want to give a shout out to win some brownie points. Who would you like to give a shout out to? I know my wife was listening, so my wife and kids and all the kids. So of course, my beautiful wife Tracy. Some of my really close friends, Anthony and Christine, and of course Jeff and Victoria. I'm giving a huge shout out to them. But I know Mark and Cindy Gullis are listening. Rob and Liz Simmons. Norman Kelly Frederick. So, hey, all you guys out there, these are the people that put me in this position. These are the people that helped me out. And, Kim and Sandra, got to give you guys a shout out. But it's Jeff, you and Victoria, you guys have did it. And I thank you guys for all that, because this is me, if it wasn't for you. Oh, well, thank you. Well, give us one piece of parting wisdom. What would be the most important thing somebody can do who's listening to this show and says, I want that. I want to get in shape.
Get up and start walking. Don't wait until next week. Don't wait till the Monday. Don't wait till the first of the year. Go ahead and start it now. Do it now. I mean, it's your life. It's something. Do it now before somebody else tells you they have to do it. Before you have to spend money on a doctor and telling you that, hey, this is what you need to do, just get up and do it now.
It amazes me, because we have about a minute left. It amazes me, Junior, that some people will spend all this money on a fancy car or something to show off to their friends, but your body is really part of your brand. If you're a business person, this is my personal philosophy. If you're a business person but you're in horrible shape, you're actually hurting your brand, because some of the people who are doing business with you are saying to themselves, if you're not disciplined enough to take care of your own body, will you be disciplined enough to handle my business? Am I wrong?
That's true. That is true. And another, to add on to that is if I can't take care of myself, how can I tell you to take care of yours? And so that's pretty much it. Hey, my base is able to go to juniorwakefield.com and check out Jeff Crilley.
All right, and we are out of time on the Jeff Crilley Show. Again, every Saturday morning at 11. We will see you next week.